Welcome everyone to Tuesday Night Smackdown. We have a great show for you tonight. We have a huge six-pack elimination match in the main event to determine who will face Bayley at Backlash. And our Intercontinental Champion Johnny Gargano is in action against Kevin Owens. And honestly, I cannot wait. We are live from El Paso, Texas, and I just can't wait to get this started. And we are kicking things off with the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Here he is, the #1 contender to the WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. And honestly, I feel bad for Kofi after the fight Brock Lesnar. But what a match that was in the main event between Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio, and The Miz. I mean, that probably stole the show, probably stole the whole week of Monday Night Raw. I mean, Monday Night Raw last night was awesome. We found out the #1 contender for the Raw Tag Team Championships, which we're going to find out the #1 contender for the Smackdown Live Championship, Tag Team Championships here tonight. But I cannot wait to see what Kofi Kingston has got to say about his match at Backlash and basically what he is feeling about having to face Brock Lesnar at Backlash. I cannot wait to see what Kofi Kingston has to say to kick off Smackdown. I've been asked all week if I actually think that I can beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship at Backlash, and truth be told, yes, I do think I can actually beat Brock, because I have something Brock doesn't have, and that's heart, and the WWE Universe behind me. So yes, I do believe that I can beat Brock Lesnar at Backlash and get my championship back, baby. Oh crap, I think I know what's happening. I think Brock Lesnar is here on SmackDown. Kofi, get out of there. And yes, he is. Here comes the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, here on SmackDown Live. And Kofi Kingston, I am so scared for you that you might have to stand toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar a week before you have to face him at Backlash. As here comes the Beast Incarnate, and Kofi Kingston might be going to Suplex City here tonight. I mean, Kofi Kingston needs to get out of here and needs to get away from Brock Lesnar, because here comes Brock Lesnar, and I don't think Brock Lesnar is waiting to face Kofi Kingston. As there goes Kofi Kingston back to the ring, and here comes the Beast Incarnate knocking down Kofi Kingston, and the Beast Incarnate taking Kofi Kingston out late here. But the referee needs to do something about this. The referee is standing in that ring watching this happen, but honestly, if I was the referee, I would stay out of it, because Brock Lesnar is a beast, and you do not want anything to do with Brock Lesnar, and I could definitely tell you that. But Brock Lesnar back on the attack, going for a suplex right there on the outside to Kofi Kingston, and Kofi Kingston might not even make it to Backlash. I mean, Brock Lesnar, this vicious assault to Kofi Kingston to kick off SmackDown. I mean, I don't even know why he's doing this. I mean, just give Kofi Kingston a break, like let him be healthy to fight you. But I don't think Brock wants the Kofi Kingston to be healthy, because Brock always does this, as he sends Kofi Kingston into the barricade right there. Multiple punches right there to Kofi Kingston into the corner. But Brock always does this. I mean, he always attacks everybody that he fights. And honestly, I think it might be because he's scared of everybody he fights, and he just doesn't want them to be 100%. As Kofi Kingston back up onto his feet, but Brock Lesnar grabbing him by the head and might be looking to F5 Kofi Kingston through the table. And I am so sorry, Kofi Kingston, that you have to go through this. I mean, we didn't even know Brock Lesnar was even scheduled to be here, as he's picking him up onto the announce table. And here comes the F5 by Brock Lesnar onto the table right there, and Kofi Kingston, I'm so sorry, an F5 through the table by Brock Lesnar. I mean, Kofi Kingston sent crashing through the announce table right there with an F5, and Brock Lesnar doesn't care. He's just gonna hit another F5 on the outside to Kofi Kingston. Brock Lesnar doesn't care. Another F5, and honestly, this just needs to stop. I mean, this has gone long enough. I mean, come on, referee, get in there. Get some security guards out here. Get the SWAT team out here. I don't care. Just stop Brock Lesnar from attacking Kofi Kingston. And honestly, he is still not done. And how is he not done? As he's picking up Kofi Kingston for a powerbomb. I mean, Brock Lesnar has done enough here tonight on SmackDown, and he's not done, as he just powerbombs Kofi Kingston right there, sending him into the apron right there. I mean, his ribs have got to be hurt, as Brock Lesnar is finally leaving. Thank you, Brock Lesnar, for finally leaving and leaving Kofi Kingston alone. Here we go, to kick things off here on SmackDown Live. It is going to be our new Intercontinental Champion, who defeated Shinsuke Nakamura last week, who surprisingly, Shinsuke actually shook his hand after the match after defeating him for the title, will take on Kevin Owens here tonight. And honestly, what a match this will be. I mean, Johnny Gargano, the heart and soul of WWE, taking on Stun Kevin Owens, and I cannot wait for this match. I mean, we just saw the Intercontinental Champion make his way into the ring, and here comes his opponent, the KO Show, Kevin Owens. And honestly, this match is going to be amazing. That is, unless if Shinsuke Nakamura wants to come out here and have a better look, this match might get ruined, but we don't know, as here comes Kevin Owens, former United States Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former Universal Champion. I mean, you name it, he has done it. I don't believe he's been a tag team champion yet here in the WWE. And actually, now that I'm thinking of it, he has not been a tag team champion. I mean, Sami Zayn's on Monday Night Raw, so they can't really team up to go for a championship. But Kevin Owens looking for a big victory after last week defeating the Bulgarian Brute Rusev. And honestly, what was a quick fashion, but Kevin Owens showed the world that he is here to stay, and he is going to do whatever it takes, and I cannot wait for this match to get started right here. Here we go. The referee rings the bell, and this match is official. It is Johnny Gargano versus Kevin Owens, as Johnny throws Kevin Owens into the corner right there, and then bouncing off the barricade, and then a big clothesline by Johnny Gargano, and Johnny Gargano takes control of this match early with that kick right there, and then another punch, and then a headbutt by Kevin Owens. But here we go, Johnny Gargano with that kick to the gut, going over Kevin Owens right there, and with a crossroads right there. Actually, that was almost like a spinning neck breaker, but it looked like a crossroads, and Johnny Gargano went for the cover and was not able to get a 2 count, as Kevin Owens was able to kick out, and Johnny Gargano went for a jumping neck breaker right there, but Kevin Owens with the cross face, but Johnny Gargano's was way too close to the rope right there. And then a kick to the back of Johnny Gargano by Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens taking control of this match with a kick right there, and then a punch to the back of Johnny Gargano, sending him down, and Kevin Owens takes control once again, or we thought, as Johnny Gargano looks to be able to counter with an elbow to the head of Kevin Owens, a back elbow to the head of Kevin Owens. And here we go, Johnny Gargano going for that flip over crossroads right there almost. I mean, honestly, what a great move that is, as Johnny goes to the top rope and comes slamming down with double knees, double feet right there to the gut of Kevin Owens, and only able to get a 1 count. And Johnny Gargano looks to be waiting for Kevin Owens to get back up as he picks him up, going for the crossroads again, and gets taken down with a shorter tackle by Kevin Owens. But Johnny Gargano with a jawbreaker right there to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens throws Johnny Gargano back into the corner right there with a punch, but Johnny counters, putting Kevin Owens in the corner right there, and then getting hit by a Uranagi right there by Kevin Owens out of the corner. What a move by Kevin Owens out of the corner, as Johnny gets sent into the ropes again, and Johnny able to counter with a arm with a punch right there to Kevin Owens' arm, hitting the springboard right there, but missing. I believe he was going for like a springboard stunner maybe, but as Kevin Owens gets sent in over the apron right there, and Johnny Gargano with a jumping springboard DDT right onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring, and Johnny Gargano takes control after a devastating move to Kevin Owens. I mean, that has got to hurt Kevin Owens, but Owens able to throw Johnny back into the barricade, and Owens back into the ring, and Johnny is out on the apron, and he hits the springboard spear to Kevin Owens, and Kevin goes back on the apron again, and Johnny Gargano is in complete control of this match. Johnny Gargano sends Kevin Owens crashing hard out of the ring with a punch right there, and Johnny Gargano is calling for Kevin Owens to get back up, possibly looking for a suicide dive, and he connects with a suicide dive. Down goes Kevin Owens, and Johnny Gargano is on fire. I mean, these fans are loving this match, as Johnny Gargano looks to be going for a powerbomb, but the strength and the size of Kevin Owens not allowing it, as he just flips Johnny Gargano over his back right there, crashing hard onto the floor, and then another shorter tackle by Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens is looking to take control of this match. I mean, but Johnny able to counter with an enziguri right there. I mean, Kevin Owens was basically in control of that match with Rusev last week, as Johnny Gargano hits Kevin Owens with a enziguri right there, and Kevin Owens out on the ramp right there, as Johnny Gargano's on the apron, and Kevin Owens just staring down. They are just staring each other down right there. Johnny Gargano and Kevin Owens staring each other down, and Johnny Gargano goes back into the ring. They locked eyes right there, pretty much saying, get back in the ring. We are finishing this inside the ring, as Kevin Owens with a backbreaker right there. And Kevin Owens, too early to be showboating. I mean, anything can happen right now in this match. I mean, this match has been pretty amazing so far. I mean, it barely just started, but Kevin Owens sends Johnny Gargano down right there, and he is choking the life out of Johnny Gargano. Come on, referee, do something about it right there, as Kevin Owens looks to be probably hitting his signature soon, as he throws Johnny Gargano into the corner right there, possibly looking for the cannonball with a kick right there, and he is indeed going for the cannonball, I believe, and if he hits this, Johnny Gargano could be done, but Johnny gets a foot up and hits Kevin Owens right in the face right there, but Kevin Owens back with the crossface right there, finally able to put it in, not near the ropes, and Johnny Gargano could tap out, or maybe not, as Johnny Gargano able to get out right there, flipping Kevin Owens over him right there, and then Johnny Gargano goes with a super kick, and he is able to connect for the pin. One, not even able to get a 1 count. Are you serious? How in the world did Kevin Owens kick out of a super kick before 1? That made no sense to me, but Johnny Gargano back on the attack with multiple punches, going for that super kick again, getting caught this time with an elbow to the leg of Johnny Gargano, and Kevin Owens just picks him up, flipping him onto his back and just slamming him down with almost a white noise right there, and Kevin Owens with a German suplex to Johnny Gargano, taking control of this match. And Kevin Owens looked to probably be going for that stunner right there, but Johnny Gargano was able to counter with a kick to the gut of Kevin Owens, sending Kevin Owens out of the ring. And what is Johnny Gargano thinking about doing, as he is going to the middle rope? That is not going to help this time, as he goes to the top rope, going down with the stomp to Kevin Owens on the outside, like we saw earlier in the match on the inside. And this is why Johnny Gargano is our Intercontinental Champion, but Kevin Owens able to counter right there with a elbow to the head of Johnny Gargano, and a big clothesline. We saw Johnny Gargano hit that on Kevin Owens earlier in this match, and Kevin Owens taking control, going for a German suplex, but Johnny able to counter, and Johnny Gargano throwing Kevin Owens right into the apron right there hard, and Johnny Gargano back into the ring. We know Johnny Gargano does not want to win by countout, but he did not go back into the ring, as he is on the apron, possibly looking for a diving move right there, as he goes to the top rope of right here and goes down, looking for a neck breaker, I believe, but Johnny Gargano hit hard, and so did Kevin Owens. This could end in a double countout if both men are not able to get back into the ring, but Johnny Gargano and Kevin Owens are both stirring on the outside, possibly getting ready to get back into the ring. I mean, if Kevin Owens wants to beat the Intercontinental Champion, he's got to do it on the inside if he wants to make a statement, but he can win on the outside, as Johnny throws him back into the ring, because there is countouts in this match, so anybody can win by countout. But we know both Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano, they do not want to win by countout, as Johnny Gargano goes to the top rope on a grounded Kevin Owens, but he is calling for Kevin Owens to get back up, possibly looking for a match-ending move right here, as he goes for a blockbuster, but gets caught with a power slam by Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens back in control of this match, throwing Johnny Gargano out of the ring right there, and following right along as he goes underneath the bottom rope right there. And Johnny Gargano is in danger on the outside. Kevin Owens can be dangerous on the outside, as you can see right there, as he went for a DDT, but Johnny Gargano counters, flipping Kevin Owens over, and Johnny Gargano could be seconds away from winning this, as he takes him down, going for his submission on the outside. This is not going to win the match for Johnny Gargano. He cannot win by submission on the outside, but he can give damage to Kevin Owens right here. I mean, what a match this has been. I mean, but Kevin Owens gets out of the finisher right there, that submission of Johnny Gargano with a punch to the head, and Kevin Owens needs to get back into the ring so that this match can end by not count out, by an actual, so we can actually have a winner, and a cutter by Johnny Gargano, putting down Kevin Owens with almost an RKO-like move right there out of nowhere. I mean, a cutter by Johnny Gargano, and Johnny might be looking for the end here, as he looks to be might be putting Kevin Owens into the corner, possibly looking for a big move, as that somehow busted open Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens throws Johnny Gargano down onto the mat right there, and Kevin Owens is taking control, going for a stunner again, but Johnny Gargano counters with a leg sweep right there with a counter, and Kevin Owens is on the outside. But Johnny Gargano doesn't care, as Johnny Gargano goes onto the apron again, probably looking for a Hurricanrana, but barely hits Kevin Owens and hits his butt hard off of the mat right there. And I mean, I feel bad for Johnny Gargano for hitting hard right there, but Johnny Gargano might be looking to end this match soon and possibly go home victorious again for the second week in a row in a non-title match against Kevin Owens. But Owens able to counter with a forearm to the head right there, and then another shorter tackle to Johnny Gargano. I mean, this has been an amazing match, and then just slamming Johnny's head off of the mat. His head hitting hard right there, the back of Johnny's head right there. I mean, that could be a concussion, but Johnny Gargano counters with a jawbreaker right there, and Johnny Gargano might be looking for the end as he picks him up and he slams him down over his signature hits, going for the cover, and that is definitely the match. 1, 2, and Johnny Gargano cannot pick up the win as Kevin Owens gets the shoulder up at 2. I mean, what a match this has been to kick off SmackDown. I mean, just like we had an amazing match to kick off SmackDown last week between Johnny Gargano and Shinsuke Nakamura, and Johnny Gargano is looking for the super kick out of the corner right there, and he is able to connect, and that has got to be the match right there as Johnny Gargano able to hit him right there, but Johnny Gargano is not going for the win, possibly looking for his submission again, his submission here on the inside, and that's exactly what he does, is he's got the submission in, but it is a rope break. How is Johnny Gargano going to win as he's got a comeback now? I mean, Johnny Gargano puts the submission in near the ropes. He should have dragged him out, like dragged him farther into the ring, but here we go, a Johnny Gargano comeback right here. As you can see, he rolls him over with a kick right there, and that is vintage Johnny Gargano right there, and going for a corner and a move in the corner, but Kevin Owens counters with that Uranagi, going for the pin, not even able to get a 1 count as Johnny Gargano is able to kick out right there. And this match has been back and forth. I mean, this match has been epic as Johnny counters with a kick to the gut right there, and then a Enziguri possibly looking for the submission in the middle of the ring this time, and he is able to get it, and Kevin Owens might be tapping, and Kevin Owens taps, and Johnny Gargano is victorious here tonight in a match that was an amazing match, as it was Johnny Gargano picking up a huge victory against Kevin Owens. I mean, Kevin Owens was not able to hit the stunner once, but Johnny Gargano is victorious in this match. And Johnny Gargano looks to be a little banged up after that match, but here comes Shinsuke Nakamura into the ring. What does Shinsuke Nakamura want? I don't know what he wants, but I think we're going to find out right here as he comes face-to-face with Johnny Gargano right there. I mean, coming face-to-face with his person who beat him last week as they are exchanging words, but a low blow by Shinsuke Nakamura. What in the world was that? A low blow by Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, I thought we had respect at the end of the match last week, but Shinsuke Nakamura with a low blow, and then a Kinshasa right there, the Johnny Gargano, I mean, the former champion taking out the newer champion. I have no idea what Shinsuke Nakamura just did. Here comes the newest signees here on SmackDown Live after that showcase match last week against the Iconics. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, fire and desire, but Mandy Rose is in singles competition here tonight as Mandy Rose takes on the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley, and I cannot wait for this match. I mean, this new version of Bayley is honestly... I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this new version of Bayley. I mean, she has changed her attitude. She doesn't care about the fans. She doesn't care about anybody else but Sasha Banks and herself. And we are going to see that here tonight, I guarantee, because this new Bayley is darker and more disturbing than what the original Bayley was, and I am not excited to see Bayley here tonight. I mean, the fans are not behind her anymore. The fans are disgusted by her for what she has done, and Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville have got to be disgusted by Bayley too. I mean, she changed her attitude. She was like, the fans were very much behind her, and then in a very instant, with a snap of a finger, Bayley destroyed the Bayley Buddies and turned on the WWE Universe, and basically Mandy Rose breaking out, but not gonna work as Bayley hits a DDT right there. That's Mandy Rose onto the ramp right there, and that has got to be painful as Mandy Rose trying to fight back, but Bayley with a Luthez press and then slamming Mandy's head off of the ramp right there. I mean, that is an LED like ramp right there, and that has got to be painful. And Mandy Rose thinks she's in control after throwing Bayley off of the ramp down onto the ring right there with a kick. And right now Mandy Rose is in control, but I don't think it's going to last that long as Bayley will probably get back in this match or this brawl as Mandy Rose sends Bayley over towards the ring steps right there, and Bayley came crashing down hard right there, and Mandy Rose thinks she has Bayley where she wants her, but I don't think that is the case, as Bayley throws Mandy Rose right into the ring steps right there, and Sonya Deville is just watching this. Sonya Deville cannot get involved. I mean, even though the match has not started, she could, but Sonya Deville is just sitting there watching. She's probably afraid of what Bayley would do to her, but Sonya Deville is also another scary superstar. I mean, she could probably take on Bayley if she had to, but she is not right now, as Mandy Rose gets sent into the apron right there, and Bayley in complete control of this brawl right now. And Bayley throws Mandy Rose back into the ring steps again, the other side of the ring steps, and here comes Sonya Deville finally getting involved, trying to talk some sense out of Bayley, but I don't think it's going to work, as Bayley does not want to hear anything that Sonya Deville has to say. And honestly, you should have known that, Mandy Rose. Like, I don't know what's got into Bayley's head, but you're not going to talk Bayley out of this, as she hits a suplex to Mandy Rose. I mean, like I said, you cannot talk Bayley out of this with a knee to Mandy Rose right there. I mean, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what's gotten behind Bayley, but all she cares about is Sasha Banks and herself. These fans she basically forgot about in a very matter of a second. But Bayley in control with a kick right there to the arm of Mandy Rose, and might be going for a submission right here as she grabs her legs, wrapping them around her own, and then stomping down her feet, stomping down on the back of Mandy Rose's leg right there, and Bayley in control of this match. But Mandy Rose counters, throwing Bayley into the corner right there, but Bayley with the back elbow, and then a clothesline by Bayley right there. I mean, Bayley in control, and her new, these aren't the same moves that she used. These are newer moves. I mean, we are told that she has a new finisher that she's going to show off tonight against Mandy Rose, as Bayley able to counter right there with an arm drag to Mandy Rose and taking her down with a DDT right there, and Bayley is in control of this match like she has been most of it, as she is removing the turnbuckle pad right there. I mean, right in front of the referee's eyes, and the referee isn't even doing a single thing. And then an elbow drop to Mandy Rose right there, and Bayley with another elbow drop, taking control again. And honestly, I didn't mean to say taking control. She's been in control the whole entire match. And Bayley looks to be going for the Bayleyplex right there, and that is exactly what she hits, the Bayleyplex, and that could end the match, but I don't think she's done with Mandy Rose, as she grabs Mandy Rose by the head, might be throwing her into the corner with the exposed turnbuckle, and that is exactly what happens. Mandy Rose is back straight into the exposed turnbuckle and rolling out onto the apron. I mean, that is painful. I mean, Bayley would have never done that, but Mandy Rose able to fight back with a punch right there, and Bayley got stunned there for a second. Here comes Mandy Rose back into the ring and gets met with a scoop slam by Bayley, and Bayley is looking for the end right here. She is going for her new finisher. I don't know what it's called, but she's calling for the end, and a big knee to the head of Mandy Rose, to the face of Mandy Rose, and that might have just knocked Mandy Rose out, with Bayley for the cover. 2, 3, and Bayley is able to pick up the win with her new finisher and all. I mean, what a match by Bayley. I mean, just basically in control of that whole entire match right there, with the Bayleyplex is basically the start of the end. And then she rolled out of the ring after hitting the exposed turnbuckle with her back, going out of the ring, and then coming back in, and Bayley hits her new finisher, that knee to the head of Mandy Rose, and the Smackdown Women's Champion is basically the winner here, and she basically won. And honestly, I'm scared of Bayley. I mean, this new attitude, I don't like it. I'm sure these fans don't like it. Nobody likes it, but Bayley doesn't care about that anymore. All she cares about is herself and Sasha Banks, but congrats to the Smackdown Women's Champion.